About a year and a half since we had our last video, and at that time we were just getting started with our campaign and trying to solicit funds. And over the last year and a half, a tremendous amount of work has been accomplished. So in the beginning, with the promises made, I made it very clear that I knew that the parish had been through a number of campaigns in the last 10 years, that this would be the campaign that would finish it up, and that we would never have another campaign in the next 10 years as long as I'm here. So the response to that campaign has been very positive. To date, we're about $4.5 million. I think we have a very good plan to finish the project. So let me give you some idea of the promises made, that we would not go into debt for this campaign. To date, we are either right at budget or under budget on most of our projects. So that would be one of the promises that was made and has been kept. Another promise was to be transparent, and we've been communicating on a regular basis in terms of how much we've been spending, how much has been brought in. Another promise that we made is that we would do everything to bring a sense of life and vitality to the parish. Some promises that were made, things like roofing and tuck pointing, people don't get real excited about those kinds of things. But I think that the one thing that really made a huge difference was we replaced all of the landscaping that was original, replaced it with a new sign, some very beautiful landscaping that will be easy to maintain and will give color throughout the course of the years. Then another promise that we made was that we were going to do some updates in the church to make it more life-giving. So mostly what we're doing is some cosmetic things that will help to just to give a greater sense of vitality and life-giving nature to the actual buildings. You can see up in front here in the sanctuary, we removed the green carpet and we're replacing that all with hardwood floor. Right now you can see that it's unfinished, but it will be sanded down, and then it'll have kind of a clear coat of varnish to give it a natural look. Then around the altars, we have a plan to frame them in again with a darker wood just to give the church a more finished look. And I think that will just enhance the sanctuary. I firmly believe that things of beauty speak of a transcendent nature of God. And our greatest desire is that people will know God and love Him and serve Him faithfully. And I think when you're in a beautiful environment, that really enhances that. The plan is, and the hope is, that we'll be finished by Easter. We're pretty much on target for making that goal. Some people have said you're the third person now, the third priest, to promise that we would have a new commons and a new cafeteria. And the hesitancy is that we've been told this once, it didn't happen. We've been told it twice, it didn't happen. And now you're the third person to tell us that it's going to happen. And so why should we believe you? What I can say is that we have worked very diligently to put that plan together, working with school families, with some other people who have been hesitant to give because they weren't sure that it would come to fruition. But we're making every possible effort to get that remaining $2 million so that the last promise made will be a promise that was kept. We're very grateful for all of the support that the parishioners and businesses in the Cedar Rapids community have provided for us. We're very thankful to God because if it wouldn't be for God's help and inspiration, none of this would come to unfold. We simply are asking that you continue to support us in our effort. Without your prayerful support and your financial support, it would be very difficult for us to complete this campaign. The generosity that I've experienced here has been phenomenal. And I have every confidence that that same sense of generosity and confidence and trust will continue to go forward as we work to bring this phase of the building project to a completion. So just a heart full of gratitude, and I just ask that you continue to support us in our efforts.